The life that you desire is not as far away as it seems. The version of you that has it, it exists. You exist. It's just that you have to align to it. Time isn't the barrier you think that it is. And you don't have to wait years and years for change. You can collapse time and become the version of yourself that already has everything you desire right now. I'm going to share 3 very powerful ways to shift realities faster and step into the new version of you. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome to Empress Expressions. My name's Amber and I welcome you, whether you're new or you're returning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our sacred space here. Today I am talking about collapsing time and literally stepping into the new you, stepping into the new version of who you are, the version of you that has the things that you desire. Okay, so let's get into this very, very powerful conversation. The first thing I have here is embody your future self right now. You want to think, feel, and act as if you already are the version of yourself who has what you desire. Okay, so the keys in this point are think, feel, and act as if. How do you do that? How do you think? How do you feel? How do you act as if you have what you already desire? First of all, we're going to use cultivating or having or manifesting a relationship. We'll use that as our example. So if you are wanting to manifest a relationship, maybe you want your person, you're looking for your forever person, right? You desire that, right? How does that version of you that already has your person, how does that person think? How do you think? How does that version of you think, right? If you're in that relationship already, what would you be thinking? Okay? So this clearly, this will help you shift your realities very, very fast, but you have to be clear. You have to be clear because you need to vibrate on a certain frequency. You have to resonate with what it is that you want. You have to match the vibrations of what it is that you desire. Okay? So how does that version of you think in that relationship? How do you think? How do you feel in that relationship? Okay? When you wake up in the morning and you're in that beautiful relationship and it's flowing and things are just the way that you've always desired them, how do you feel in that? Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel confident? Do you feel secure? Do you feel soft? Do you feel matter of fact? Like, how do you feel? And then acting as if. How does that version of you act in that relationship? Like, these things right here, they are simple, but they are important in manifesting what you desire in your life. You have to think and feel and act. Those are the 3 things to manifest anything in this reality. Thinking, it's a thought. There's thoughts everywhere. There's thoughts all around you, right? And sometimes you grab a hold of a thought. It's intangible, right? It's an energy. You grab a hold of that thought and then you decide, is this me? Do I like it? You know, da 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 da. And then you decide if you want to keep it, and then you have a feeling about it, right? And then you act up on it. So think, feel, and act as the version of yourself that has what it is that you desire. Act as the version of yourself who has what it is that you desire. Get clear about that. Okay? Some people, it's going to be a relationship. Some people, it's going to be health. Some people, it's going to be the money. Whatever it is for you, get clear on what that version of you thinks, feels, and acts like. And then you attune yourself, recalibrate yourself, your vibration, your state of being to become that version. You have to be there before it comes to you, Because once you become that version of yourself, now you're the magnet, right? Now you are the magnet to draw in what it is that you desire, to draw in that person, to draw in that money, to draw in that health, right? So think, feel, and act. So the second thing that I have here is let go of resistance. Release doubt. Release the fear and the attachment of how things should happen. Surrendering actually speeds up the shift. So let's get into this part. This part is really, really good, because this is where I feel like we as humans have a hard time releasing, because when you release, when you surrender, you trust. And we have a society, we live in a world, and there's a conscious collective narrative of people don't really trust these days. They don't trust each other for the most part. And I feel like the core of it is that people don't trust themselves. We have not been taught on a collective scale to trust ourselves first and foremost. So releasing can be one of the most difficult things, because you have to release the doubt, you have to release the fear, you have to release the attachment. So let's go back to the example that I was using earlier about manifesting the relationship that you want. So the first thing is, let's use this. Say you're really into somebody. Say you're in love with somebody. You are really vibing with this person. You really like them, whether it is you like how they show up already, or maybe you are really just liking the potentiality that they show, right? You've got to release that, okay? What I would say the sweet point is in releasing is when it comes to like your manifestation, the person, the money, whatever it is for you, you've got to embody the energy of that, right? So if you want a certain person, don't let it be the person that you want. Let it be the characteristics, the way that you feel with that person. Let that be what you are bringing in, okay? Because first and foremost, you cannot make somebody do something. Okay, that is not what you are really wanting a part of, right? When you manifest something, you want it to want you just as much as you want it, or a person, right? So release the attachment to how this person's gonna come in, what this person's gonna look like, who this person is, and embody what it feels like, right? Embody the thoughts of it. You have to release the attachment to people and to things. You have to release the fear of, oh my God, this person is, not gonna like me, right? Or this person is, now dating somebody else. Or like there's just this fear that we attach ourselves to, and we have a hard time releasing because we don't trust. We don't trust. And so a huge part, I'll reiterate this again, a huge part of releasing and letting go of resistance is trusting. Trusting that what's for you is for you, and what's going to come in for you is going to come in for you. All right? Maybe the person that you're obsessing over or that you want, maybe that's not the best thing for you. Are you okay with letting that go and letting the best thing come in for you? Or are you okay with releasing that person, letting the divine work with them, letting them make their choices in their experience? And if those choices create change in them to where you now are vibrational matches to each other, then you can come together. But if that doesn't happen, you have to be okay with that and trust that the divine, that source, here's you, here's your call, here's your desire, and is going to align you with what it is that you actually are seeking. Okay? I'll say this is a side note. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in this is what I want, this is who I want, that you're not paying attention to the reality of a situation. You're so caught up in the fantasy of it, okay? That is resistance. That is a fear of not trusting that the divine is going to bring you what you actually want and what you're calling in. Have you ever, maybe you've experienced this, or you've witnessed this in other people? They manifest the thing or the person that they want, and it's just, it never really feels or looks the way that they want it, or the way that you want it to look or feel, because there's not alignment there. If you're resonating in a space of fear, if you're resonating in a space of being attached to a certain type of outcome and not letting the divine show you all the millions of ways your desire can come to you, that's what you're going to match with, that's what you're going to manifest. And it's not that manifestation doesn't work, it's like that's where you were vibrating. Okay, so release the resistance, let it go, trust the divine, trust yourself. As I talk about this, I think about how I am going to create some content on trust, because that is the core of manifesting. Understanding that it's going to come in. There's a knowing that happens in manifestation. There's a knowing. There's not a I believe, and it starts with a belief. Yeah, it starts with faith, but then that faith gets so strong that you know it's coming in. And it doesn't matter when it comes in, it's just you know it's coming in. And as far as you're concerned, it's here because you are it. You are vibrationally residing in that space. So whatever it is that you want, yes, you're desiring it to come into the tangible, right? To be here in the 3D. I get it. We're humans. We want to feel, we want to touch, taste, and smell and hear. Yes, but you have to vibrate what you want before you can get what you want. All right? So let go of the resistance, release the fear, release the attachments, release, and trust, surrender, and know that the divine is going to hold you and has got you. All right. So the third thing that I have here is be fully present and visualize. Deeply feel and see your desired reality as if it's already here. Your mind will make it real. So be fully present, right? I talk about the present moment a lot because the present moment is all that we have, okay? That is all that we have, and each and every moment is the present moment. And sometimes our present moment will be occupied with things that have already happened or things that we want to happen. But the present moment is where the magic is. So be present in the moment and visualize. Your third eye is your space for visualization. Your mind is your space for visualization. And if you can be present in the moment and visualize what it is that you desire without attachments, recognize that your vibrational space is a reality, right? Your vibrational space is a reality. So if you can be present in the moment. The moment is, this moment right now is all that you have. This moment right now is creating all that is to come, okay? So when you can just sit and be and realize that you can create the reality in which it is that you want to manifest in each and every moment. So I promise you this works. Take 10, 15 minutes a day. And if that's too much, start with 5. And just breathe deeply. Get your nervous system to just calm down. Be in a receptive mode and visualize what it is that you desire. All right? Now, when you visualize how you feel, what you look like, how you respond. It's not about the actual outcome and exactly what it's going to look like. It's how you think, feel, and act. It's all about you. any manifestation that you desire, any manifestation that you want, I don't care if it's a person, place, or thing, a feeling, it's you. It's all you. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. And the sooner that you not only know that, so right now you're becoming aware of it, right? Because I'm sharing that. But the sooner that you receive that and have a knowing of that, and then you believe that, or you believe that and then you know that, you'll understand that the manifestations that you desire, they're here right now. And it's not about anything outside of yourself. It's all within you. And anything that you desire, you can create that. And it starts with you. It starts with who you are. What version of yourself you need to tap into, which reality, which timeline you need to tap into to magnetize and draw that thing into your life. All right? So this is all about you. It's always been about you. All right? It's always been about your vibrational space, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, the ability to release, and the ability to be in the present moment and visualize. The power of the mind is where it's at. All is mind. It is consciousness that is the foundation of this experience. All right. So I highly recommend that you practice this. I highly recommend that you dedicate yourself to this, because you can have anything that you want. It's just you have to trust yourself and know that it all starts with you. Okay, so I'm going to close with this message. All right. This is something that I wrote for you all. I hope that it sits well with your soul. So the version of you that has everything you desire already exists. You are not chasing that version. You are aligning with him or her. Collapse time by embodying trust in yourself and the divine. Understanding that you are an extension of the divine. Fully step into that energy right now. The more that you surrender, the faster the shift. All right. If you're still here, clearly this message is resonating with you. So I do encourage you to go ahead and drop some comments in the comment section below. I do love emojis. I love flowers and I love hearts. If this resonates and you want to share something with us or with me, go ahead and leave a comment down below as well. And if you feel called to, and if this message, really sits well with your soul, I do highly advise you to just go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content, and like this video so that others that are in resonance with us all can find this content as well. So until next time, I send you an abundance of peace. I send you light. I send you love, and I send you alignment on your journey. Thanks for tuning into this video. If you're looking for further support or desiring to connect with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. And until next time, I send you peace, light, and love, and alignment on your journey.